Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play some more Your Boyfriend. So let's begin. So I'm gonna do one of the more like the ones that you basically don't name them anymore. In this one, I have two more of the non-escape routes. I'm gonna do one more stranger right now. Then doing their stranger. I think there's like a couple routes I can do. So on the stranger part. So fly in. Okay. Welcome, YN. You two have fun. My life has been chaotic. My family broke into another fit of drama, so I left the nest and ran straight to college. I got an apartment and a job, but even that has become unbearable. Still want to at least try to do these. Did someone that said that they didn't want me to talk? And I'm like, this is my speech. This is my speech. This is how I work on my speech and talking. Working at the local Greasy Spoon diner doesn't pay the best, obviously, so finding a roommate was my only recourse to being able to afford an apartment. Now my roommate is always bringing some dropout into the apartment for late night steady sessions. My sleep schedule is wrecked, and top it off, the rent is late. Wait. If I do this. I heard once that if you become a roommate with a friend, you won't stay friends for long. In my case, my friendship is strained with my friend becoming making excuses for why they need me to cover their half of the rent. Thanks to that deadbeat, I'm working harder just to scrape by every month. Picking up a second job will drive me to early grave at this point. And there's people who work for jobs, I know that. The park gives me a chance to have some much needed alone time. This part of the park in particular is my favorite because it's untouched by not just family members and college jerks. The only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Even then, they only come by in the morning. Closing my eyes, I rub my face and breathe out the tension from my body so that I could enjoy the peace and quiet. Just then, I feel someone sit beside me. Well, we know who that is, Peter. Startled, I turned to face the interrupter.
Whoa, hey, take it easy. It's just me.
Hey, Peter. The stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping too high off the park bench. You're a jumpy one, aren't you? Scooting arcly towards me, a shy smile creeps over his face. I keep my eyes on him like a hawk, unsure what his intentions are. Not once do his unblinking eyes stray from mine. So, are you waiting for a family member or a friend? Oh, we're waiting for you, Peter. Make you suffer, sorry. Always not. Oh no, wait. I'm probably the one suffering. It just seems like it just seems kind of odd for you to be sitting here all alone like this and so far away from the jogging track. Sorry. A chill runs down my spine. I close my arms over my chest and slide myself away from him, perching closer to the edge of the bench. Does the same person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking questions? People do all the time, but then again, what is sane anymore? The stranger picks up my unease, refraining from moving any closer towards me. Crossing his fingers between his legs, he smiles warmly. I mean, you don't look like a groundskeeper or one of those old people feeding pigeons after doing Tai Chi. I don't even know what Tai Chi is. I could be one of those old people. You never know. I'm just getting some alone time to myself. Things have been pretty intense lately. It's like he wants to wrap his arms around me in comfort, fingers twitching. I've had people actually randomly hug me. One lady actually hurt my shoulder during that. I told her back off.
Look, I know this is sudden. Very sudden. But may I have the pleasure in taking you out to dinner?
I still love the fact that it's like the very sudden and the taking out to dinner kind of gets simple. Can I have the pleasure? Never mind, he's weird. I can't tell if it's just him being socially awkward or eccentric. What? Why? Why is he interested in me of all people?
Well, I'm your boyfriend. Isn't that why you're here?
Yes. And no. Technically yes, but no. My boyfriend? Why would he be assuming that we're in a relationship? Because name of the game. Toxicness. The stranger sits patiently waiting for my answer. So, sorry, Beer. We're going to go over eliminating routes again. This comforting silence grows, unsure and confused by the situation. I can't find the words. It's just so sudden. Taking a hint, he removes his hand from mine. Looking away, the stranger chuckles awkwardly. Hey, I get it. If you don't want me to be your boyfriend, I just thought I'll take the chance to ask you out. Is he guilt-tripping me? He's doing a terrible job. Like, no, he's like going, no, I'm gonna make you stupid. That's what his plan is. Well, it's just that I don't even know you, so don't worry, I get it. I suppose I'll be a little weirded out too if some random stranger came up and asked me out on a date. Flattered, but still a little uneasy. He's taking my rejection well, not throwing a fit or making a scene. The stranger is almost understanding of my feelings, because he's technically trying to get yes. That's his plan, but no, I've had worse. I've actually had people just hand me their phone number. I haven't asked, just hand my phone number. Yeah, I didn't even know who that guy was. Thank God. I better get going then. It was nice talking though. Giving a smile and a sad wave before walking away, he leaves me alone on the bench. Doing a lot better than happened in class with the speech. I watch him walk off, feeling sort of terrible, just how things end the way they did. Maybe I'll apologize to him if I ever see him again. I stay in the park a little while longer. I don't know if I should go after him or just shake it off and enjoy the rest of my afternoon. So, if you haven't already, if I haven't said anything, if you guys realize my speech does get bad, I have cluttering, which is basically stuttering, but it is also, it's basically like it, but you're supposed to not to be aware of it. It actually took them until I was in 11th grade to figure out what it was. Longest time they thought it was just a TH. In fact, it took someone just getting out of college herself to think she did studies on it. And this girl has it. And now that I realize it's not the TH, I can say TH perfectly fine. It was just the way they only assume they didn't. A lot of the speech people, well, take on the entire school system where I go to, was not the best. I wander around the city a little bit more, visiting places I normally shouldn't. I still can't get the man out of my head. It's baffling. On one hand, I'm glad he didn't keep harassing me about going out with him. At the same time, I wish he stayed around for a little bit and just talked to me like a normal person. That could be just my loneliness talking. And this is like I like the way of doing speech. Because if you practice enough, and especially because doing games for teaching English is actually a good idea, and he doesn't do it. Speech. Because if you're having fun with it, it makes it you forget that you have it. I come across the local florist shop. I remember passing on a few of my downtown walks. I've been meaning to stop in and pick up some flowers for the apartment, but could never seem to find the time. Well, I have now, so why not? Stepping into the shop, I'm hit with the fragrant combined scent of various flowers inside. And yeah, if I slow down a little bit more, that's when the speech is better. If I speed up, it gets worse. So my reading level is actually faster. And I can read it perfectly fine if I'm not reading out loud, but if I'm reading out loud, I start stuttering and forgetting how to pronounce stuff. I wander past the colorful displays of flower arrangements, pot plants, and small gift bags of patteroni. I had a particular purchase in mind. I catch the scent of roses from a rustic wooden shelf display. Being mindful that some still had their thorns, I reach out to pick one up. A hand brushes against mine. Peter again, yay. So I'm gonna be mean to you, sorry, Peter. I snatch my hand away, catching a glance at the other person. And there he is. Oh, fancy seeing you here. I want to get the jump scare this time. Sadly, I remember I accidentally deleted the copy route on my paper, so I'm gonna have to do that again. But I think escape routes or something, or maybe the Bruce route. I don't know. I'll find out. The man from the park beams at me before pulling the rose out. So adorable. I feel bad doing this. I didn't know he's chopped here too. Even though I know he's a psychopath and he's a killer. I don't. I just watched Scream again. I will say, you're smarter than him. He's gonna stab himself. The stranger places a finger over his lips. Shh, it's a normal shop. There's no need to raise your voice. Oh, and I don't. His comment rubs me the wrong way, but I try to compose myself. Did you follow me here? In this pure coincidence, is this pure coincidence, or should I be worried? What? Of course not! Oh, he totally did. He looks a little hurt by my accusation. I come here almost every day, you know. That's a relief. He fumbles around, the roses in hand, eyes focused squarely on the ground. I love flowers. A little shop is the only one nearby, so I come here a lot to see new bouquets that they made, and if they have any on sale. I admit that sometimes I get a glimpse of you through the windows of the diner they work at. Lately, I've been meaning to walk in and finally say hi, but I lose my nerve and stay quiet, stay out. You've been watching me? You've been watching me? Are you serious? What kind of creep are you? Sorry, Peter. I see your face and I just want to give you a hug. But it's not like that. But it's not like that. His hand reaches out to my shoulder in an attempt to calm me down. I mean, we are going a little overboard on what how we're handling it. Just a bit. He's not saying that he's saying the fact that he sneaks in our room at night. No, he's just saying that he sees us at our work. I flinch away in shock and disgust, not wanting to his grubby hands anywhere on me. Don't touch me! I storm out of the floor shop, not looking back for anything. I feel for him right there. Sorry, Peter. It's getting dark. It's getting dark out. I hate walking home at night. After crossing paths with that crazy stalker, I have no reason to now. I take a long, less traveled path home in case that creepy guy knew more about my habits. Crap, I need to find a new place to hang out at, and probably a new job. In a new apartment, far away from the city and far away from the forest, go to a different state, probably. He'll probably still follow us. I storm into the apartment and slam the door behind me, body slightly shivering from my earlier encounter. The rummaging of my roommate and the study partner in the kitchen come to an abrupt silence as at my unceremonious arrival. I shield my eyes and walk past. They have a habit of walking around after their study sessions, and I don't want to guess if they're dressed this time. I flop down on my bed, muffling a frustrated scream with my pillow. After a moment, I roll over my back and stare at the ceiling, trying to forget about my day, trying to forget about him. Falling asleep from sheer exhaustion, my last thought is a simple wish. That will not be answered. I hope I never see that weirdo again. Not gonna happen. Because he's right out there. So, Wyan, did you have fun time with the stranger? Don't answer that. It's time to get up and face another day. Darn. I roll my eye. I roll in my bed for a moment. Every inch of my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't want to. It's like I didn't get any form of rest at all. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in bed. I'm a mess. Okay, I could go straight to work, because we already know that Peter goes in at night, basically sleeps in the closet. But, I thought I had the window closed last night. That's weird. Oh, I thought I had the window closed last night. I don't wear most of the clothes anymore. Most of my clothes anymore. At this point, it's just piling up, making it difficult to see inside. Most of my clothes are just hand-me-downs. That's a nice way to say things no one wants to wear. And a person could probably fit comfortably inside of it. Okay, where are we going? 9:12 a.m. Oh god, I'm late for work! Hasn't happened to me like that. Finally dressed, I rush out of the bedroom. Rush out of my bedroom, making my way into the kitchen section, where I normally put my work keys. And then you find out.
Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry.
Hey, Lucy. A surge of irritation floods through me when I hear Lucy's voice. I take a glimpse over my shoulder towards the deadbeat who wasn't making my life any easier. And to be fair, she is looking for a job. Yes, I am in a hurry because some of us actually have a job. I mutter my breath, grabbing my work keys from the kitchen counter and beginning to storm right by her. Again with the guilt trip. She mutters something under her breath as she taps her foot angrily.
Look, I'm trying, alright?
Oh, I know. My character doesn't. I know. I haven't had any callbacks yet. I've had any callbacks yet. She tries to explain, but I've grown tired of her half-but excuses. I'm not even going to argue with her now. It's not the time, because right now, time is not on my side. I brush her off and make my way out the door, rushing myself down the stairs and out of the apartment building. First a stalker. Now I might lose my job. With any luck, I might get hit by a car and die on impact. And get used to guys by ourselves, probably. No? Wait, car couldn't be that nice. It's Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers on Sunday mornings, but even then, it doesn't excuse my tardiness. Lateness. Tardiness is still the right term. Rushing through the front doors of the diner, I dash in the kitchen and grab my apron off the coat hanger along the far end of the wall. The apron seemed to be the only place where grease stains don't get all over me. My hair, my skin, probably have acne because of it, and then all my clothes. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rush over towards the time clock and snatch my time card to punch in. Wait. According to this, I already clocked in. Because TK. I love TK. Who could have? My attention snaps to the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet, as they carrying a clanking stack of dirty dishes back from the table.
There you are. Where have you been? I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here.
Sorry, TK. Sorry. Boss must not be really a servant. They're probably just in the back, their little office, twiddling their thumbs. TK rushes right by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sighs loud enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time though, always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. Let's give him a little, to say One Piece and I'm going, One Piece. It's one of my favorite anime. I puff as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm clock didn't go off, but the truth is all I have, so I try to downplay the issue. I don't get why you're making such a fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday morning. You clearly weren't paying attention when you barged in. TK wipes their hands on their apron before gesturing for me to look out through the service window. What the? Are you kidding me? Why are there so many old farts here? Because it's their annual meeting. I try not to raise my voice to a point that the fiber chomping boomers outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along. That's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. Okay, TK. TK hands me a spare notepad and pencil and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great, here I am, hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. The breakfast crowd is a nightmare. Karens and redneck grandpas everywhere with something up their butts. Some even going as far as refusing to pay because I didn't kiss their butts. Their feet whenever their coffee was not filled all the way, or their T-bone steak was not cooked the way they wanted. Yeah, T-bone steak for breakfast. Not even breakfast steak and eggs either. An actual T-bone dinner with potatoes and steamed carrots. And then when one person refuses to order off the breakfast menu, there's a dozen more who follow suit. Yeah, because they see it and they go, okay, that looks good. Let's do it. But retail, especially with us, just do it. Such a hassle. You never know if they came up from work or something. Such a hassle. Why would the elder be more like my grandparents, pleasant and polite? Yeah, mine aren't. Eventually, the crowd starts dying down. Most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying to order more coffee or lunch. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. Or both. Or be on their phone. Staggering into the kitchen, I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall, finally able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. Okay, TK, sorry. I know you want to get off your feet, but you missed the table. TK sneaks over to my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pulling back out the dining area. I roll my eyes and look over towards them. Yeah, you know it. I don't feel like having some kid toss their cereal at me again. I would, but you owe me for covering your butt for an hour. 45 minutes. You have 50 more minutes until it was an hour. Darn it, they had a point. With a groan, I weigh myself off the table, trying to straighten my posture and stumble back out. Scanning the booths, I check out the tables I had already gone, mashing their faces in orders, table by table. I don't think I missed any. A voice chimes in from the booth to my right. Hey, Peter. Hey there, stranger. Act casual. I try to suppress my disgust, fake a smile as I ready the notepad and pencil in hand. It's a bad idea to make a scene in front of everyone. Hey, you! This day was bad enough, but now he's here. Sorry, Peter. I thought I made it clear that I didn't want to see you ever again. That we're going to have to go for a bad route to see some scenes I haven't seen yet. Okay, I'm not doing that well with hiding away how much I don't want to see him. No, we're not a good actor. You did, and I understand why. Trust me, I'm not an idiot. Aw. He mumbles, looking down at the table in front of him as he starts picking up one of the napkins. He didn't let me explain yesterday since he blew up and stormed off like that. I had to apologize to the force about the outburst. Oh god, that's right. I probably won't, probably not allowed in there anymore. Not that I plan on going back now that this freak goes there often. It's not, okay. To be fair, us, the player, know he's stalking us. The character we're playing does not know he's actually going in our room at night. So the reaction is kind of like, what? Just passes by and saw us and thought we were cute and wanted to ask us out. Crossing my arms, I wait for his excuse, ready to publicly call the creep out. I never intended to stalk you in any way. You were just another face I see every day while I was on my walks, but over the time you became more and more captivating. A face that I couldn't help but stop for a moment and admire. Oh, so that kind of sounds sweet. You know, we know he's a stalker. As he, in general, as he speaks, he starts folding the napkin in the paper plane. Or so have the story. How the story goes, anyways. He finishes giving a hint of sneer upon the last statement. I tucked a notepad and pencil away in my pocket. You know, this doesn't help you sound any less creepy. Actually, kind of does sound a little less creepy than some of the stuff I've heard. His eyes shift over towards me, an eerie glint in his gaze as he smiles a little, responding to my reply.
You're just playing hard to get at this point.
Peter. Still red flag. A jolt of dread shoots through my entire body. I don't know if it's the words, his tone, or the gaze that's setting off all the red flags. Like, every single one is like just lighting up. But I'm not going to stand here and analyze why my survival instincts are kicking into overdrive. Right, because we already know he's a stalker. Turning away, I quickly make my way into the kitchen, trying to untie my apron with my sweaty palms. TK approaches me with an expression of concern. They might have watched the whole thing happen. Hey, are you alright? What happened? What did he say? I can't do this. I need to go home. Sorry, TK. I hand TK my apron. Just have Alicia cover my shift from now on.
Whoa! You're quitting? What did he do? Should I call the police?
Yes, please. Want to know what happens there? Yes, please. That man is stalking me. TK doesn't hesitate the moment I say this, making a direct line to the phone. Okay, yeah, TK's like, no, like, this person's stalking her. I'm stalking them. I'm gonna save them. Oh, does change a little bit. I haven't seen that. I stay in the kitchen area, taking an occasional glance at the kitchen window to see if he's still there. Oh, he's there. Of course he is. Sitting there while finishing up making his napkin crane. TK comes back after a moment, taking a glance at the butthole before turning their attention back over towards me. Alright, they're gonna be sending someone over in 30 minutes. 30 minutes? He'll be gone by then. I'm aware of that. TK matches my fierce whisper and looks just as baffled with disappointed with the result as I am. Either way, we're still finally important, giving them a description. It's something at least. He knows where I work, and he knows the section of the park where I like to relax. What if he knows where I live? Yeah, yeah, about that. Well, I guess you could stay with me in the meantime and wait for all this to blow over. Really? Sure. I've gotten to know you well enough, and I'm positive you won't try to steal anything. Maybe. Just maybe. I honestly don't know what to say. I just feel a sense of relief that not only will I be with a more terrible person, but I also won't be walking home alone. Of course, the creep's gone by the time the police arrive. We give our best description of him before trusting that they look into the manor. TK and I have our doubts, though. Luckily, the rest of the kitchen staff let us go home early, but we have to be at work earlier tomorrow morning. Also, we didn't really quit. We're staying. Yeah. It doesn't look like much, but at least it's away from my neighborhood. Thank God.
Here we are, home sweet home.
Yay. They live in this space? I shouldn't be picky due to my situation, but just having me in here feels like I'm propping up the whole place. Looks like they live alone too. They probably aren't able to afford anything else. Probably not. Still, at least I have a safe place with a more down-to-earth roommate. Like, damn, we should get PK as a roommate. Sorry, it's not much. They mutter, looking around the single space area they live in. No, don't be. I'm still appreciate you bringing me in like this. They seem relieved while hearing me say this, giving me a smile as they start pulling out some extra blankets from under their bed. Well, just so you know, the couch does fold into the bed. It's actually more comfortable than the mattress I got. So hey, special treatment for the special guest. Wait, do you normally sleep on the mattress instead then? Who would have thought my coworker from the diner would be so mellow and sweet outside of work? I'm like, I definitely see that with clothes and his hair, and they'd be more mellow. Hey, thank you. It means a lot to me. A lot that you're going out of your way for me like this. It's not a problem. I know it's not like having creeps. It's not like I know what it's like to have creeps harass you. You don't deserve. Wait, TK got creeps harassing them? The rest of the day goes alright. I have to phone my roommate that I'm going to be away for a few days. Of course she doesn't answer the phone, so I have to leave a message instead and pray that she checks it soon. Still, it certainly is a pleasant change from the stress of my life. Hours later. Ah, the one downside of sleeping in a new place is I can't stay asleep. I need some water. Getting up from the sofa, I feel around in the dark, unfamiliar area, trying to recall where the kitchen section was in this place. Oh, there. Peter, I know it's you. Geez, who was that? Through the darkness, I see a figure standing before me, hearing them give a brief shh sound as I feel them place their hand on my shoulder. DK, is that you? The figure doesn't answer, as I feel their hands squeeze my shoulders, almost as though they're feeling me. What are you doing? I try to pull from the figure's grip, but then a wet rag smothers my nose and mouth. Flying back, I lash out with my arms and jerk at my neck to pull my face away from the rag. Whoever this is, they subdue me by quickly wrapping their thin limbs around my body and hold me tight. I try to break free, but they did not loosen up one bit. Oh God, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. Who's doing this? Why? The chill runs down my spine as I feel a kiss against my cheek. A familiar and sickening voice whispers in my ear.
I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
Peter. No, 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 no. He found me. How? I can't. To day 3. Ah! What? My head. What the heck happened? Oh God, this found me. This can't be good. TK, wake up! TK? They're not here. What on earth? Did they go into work today? I better give them a call and see what's going on. I just hope Kazumi and Jackson are alright working today. It was supposed to be their day off. Hey, guess what? I haven't answered. Sorry about that. If you want, leave your name and number and I'll get right back to you, maybe. Oh, he got him again. Great. Great. Hey, TK, it's me. Looks like we're not safe here. That prick was here last night. We need to... Hello? TK? Why did you run off with them like that? Oh, he's on TK's phone. Peter. My blood ran cold. I felt my heart sink into my stomach as a familiar voice spoke. I couldn't even speak as my phone trembles in my hands. You're making this rather difficult. I'm willing to put in an extra effort for you, but I'm not fond of mixed messages. Peter, what mixed messages are going on right here? At all. What did you do to Tige? Oh, right. It's just one less obstacle for you and I to deal with. Well, we're back on track to how things are supposed to be, and we can begin loving one another. Isn't that great? Oh, Peter, you're showing your yanderiness. The chipper tone in his voice made me feel sick. My legs were losing their strength as I tried not to collapse on the floor. Okay, just leave TK alone, please. Hate you. Just leave him alone. I'm stuck. This butthole is using TK to get me to date him. I must do something to make sure he doesn't hurt them. Okay, I'll date you. Just don't hurt TK, please. I'll do anything. There was a moment of silence over the phone. Only his breathing at first until I heard a slight chuckle. You're so cute when you beg, Peter. I need to get a spray ball and start spraying every time he does stuff like this, like a cat. I felt tears begin to well up in my eyes as I heard him say that. I wanted to throw up. Tell you what, come see me at the diner. I have something I want to show you. Hopefully this will help put things back on track. Set our love story the way it's supposed to be. We'll do that next time. In our next route, hopefully. Actually, no, I'm gonna do Lucy's first next too. Oh, and don't try calling the cops. I will know if you do. Dear God. Since when did stalking shift into kidnapping so quickly? Because it's Peter. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing this man's face again. Even hearing his voice raised all my fight and flight instincts with a hint of nausea. I had to do something. I didn't want to face this butthole alone, but he said that he would know if I called the police. What am I going to do? We could run away together. Oh, he's already here. My heart leaped up into my throat, my eyes wide as I saw the butthole right in front of me. Peter, when he just pulls out a spray bottle out of nowhere. You were hiding here? Well, yes, I had to be sure that you went to the diner like I asked. I couldn't help but cut in. What was that spray bottle? I'm so sick of this man. Why couldn't he leave me alone? Why are you doing this? His shoulders slouched a little, the smile on his face fading a little upon hearing me ask this. I told you, I'm your boyfriend. I always have been. My eyes welled up with tears upon hearing this, both fear and disgust, with nearly unbearable. God, if I could just get hit by a car and die in impact, I would welcome it. Maybe have him hit me instead. Either is bliss. Isekai, isekai, isekai. A boyfriend doesn't force themselves into a relationship, stalk and kidnap friends, or kill them for all too. Well, now, hey now, I didn't kidnap TK. Yeah, I think he didn't kidnap him, but he might have, he might be the one that you sadly ended the, sadly, Peter, I'm just gonna pull out a spray bottle. He assured me, looking a little startled by my assumption. No, I'm thinking worse. It's alive. I just made sure there was one less obstacle between us, I promise. And what does that mean, specifically mean, Peter? What did you do to them then? You're barged in here like a freaking bat out of hell and knocked me out. I know. There's parts of my personality that I can't control as much as I would love to. What are you talking about? It's not porn. I just hope it doesn't interfere with our happy ending. Happy ending? You still think we're a couple after all this? Yes, he's delusional. Don't raise your voice, darling. You wouldn't want anyone getting hurt, would you? Dear God, this wasn't a threat. This was a promise. He was willing to harm anyone who gets in his way. He's a freaking psychopath. No. I know you wouldn't. You're a good person like that. It only makes you all the more lovely to me. What do you want from me? He seemed taken back and confused by my question. I don't want anything from you. All I need is your love. And come heck or high water, I'll do anything to achieve that. Besides leaving me the heck alone? Besides that, sorry. I just want his whole face right here. It's like, yeah, no. I thought for a moment, wanted to see if he just being poetic or serious. I had to test him. Take me to TK. I spoke in a nearly demanding voice. You stalked me, followed me to my work, knocked me out, and kidnapped my friend. You owe me this much. I think I know where he is. He stood there, his expression nearly unreadable at first, before giving a little nod. All right. I brought my van with me, so there will be no one to walk. There will be no need to walk all the way there. I would like to walk instead, actually. His stance became almost offensive as he stepped closer, his eyes looking deep into mine as he spoke. You want the CTK? We're taking my van. Okay, Peter, okay. He wasn't asking. Fine. But if you try anything, I will kick you and make you crash, killing us both. Dying together, darling, that would actually be a blessing for me. For Pete's sake. Wayne, parked by the curve, is a worn-down looking gray van, its windows darkly tinted on the side. All it needs is a free candy sign, and it's good to have. Several people report it. It's like, yep. He opens the van for me, helping me inside before closing it shut. Inside isn't too bad. He keeps it decently clean, with cachet collection of scented pine trees, and a rear mirror, and an ashtray filled with various coins. I sat in the passenger seat, laying as far away from him as I possibly could. That butthole was still wearing his stupid grin as he set himself in the driver's seat and churned on the van. I was so ready to kick open the door and jump out, making a run for it and getting help. But who knows how fast this man's reflexes were though, so I didn't want to try. The drive was awkwardly quiet. At first I was. The butthole tried to start up a conversation during this time. So I understand your family life isn't going too well, huh? Oh, so he knows about that too? Stay quiet. Well, my family life was never the best. If anything, all we really could, all we all really would like to just rip each other apart. I don't think we're even family, just people with labels for content. Do you have anyone like that in your life? Remain quiet. Well, I have a lot of folks like that in my. Well, I have a lot of folks like that in mine. It's like they not even real, you know? Like you were so much better not having them at all. Sometimes you just want to jab a split of wood into their back, wrap your hands around their throat and squeeze. Maybe stab them multiple times, you know that feeling? No. Don't say anything. I get you're not in much of a mood to talk. I understand. Would you like to listen to some music instead? So let me see. What can I find? I don't react as he splits through the stations. My mind was too focused on seeing TK. Again, hoping that he would be right. Here we go. To be honest, I hate this song. I swear I bleed eternally each time it comes on. Hey, what song is it? Because if it's "Carry On My Wayward Son," I'm just singing um totally off key. Then why do you listen to it? Because it fuels me, reminds me why I'm here, why I do the things I do. I need you. Why? He doesn't respond as he reaches to turn off the radio. His eyes stayed on the road as he does so. We're here. Pulling off the curb, the man puts his van into park and kills the engine. He nearly jumped out and was about to come around to open my door. I didn't want to give him any satisfaction as I opened the passenger door on my own, nearly knocking him with it. I wish I did. It's like, yep. It's like, make a run for it. Well, we're here. Now what? Wait, there's no van. I mean, no ambulance. Tiki survived. Now we wait. I'm sure your boss is already inside, so they'll be arriving any minute now. Who? Justin, I hear sirens in the distance. The freak smiled a little as I turned his attention over towards the diner. Oh, Peter. Here they come. I watched as the scene before me escalated. One by one, people began to gather outside of the diner. Remains quiet, watching everything with me. Occasionally, he would try to hold my hand, but I would quickly yank it away from him and step further away. I couldn't stay quiet any longer. Why are we here? Where's TK? I told you, YN. I did not kidnap them. They're not even in my possession. Tied up. They're not even in my possession. Tied up in wait. Tied up in waiting, in need of rescuing. None of that. What? He doesn't respond at first, his eyes just glancing towards me for a moment before turning his attention back towards the diner. I try to be gentle, caring, aware that my actions were too bold. I try to make up to you, apologize, start fresh. And what did you do? You have the cops called on me and run off with them. Oh, he's mad. They liked you, really liked you. Heck, I dare say they might have actually, it might have actually been love. I couldn't let them get in our way. This is about us, not them. So I removed them. Oh, Peter. You what? Not to worry, I made sure the first strike was quick, though I got carried away afterwards. This couldn't be. I didn't think once about my safety, not considering the dangers I put myself in for acting as I did the moment I heard this. I instantly bolted across the street. I couldn't even hear him calling out to me, or care for the cars that slammed on their brakes to avoid hitting me. TK! TK! Hey, you entered a crime scene. You can't be here. My friend is in here. Hey. No, 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 no. Okay, Peter. I'm gonna pull out my own thing. Gun versus knife. Gun wins. Okay. All serious. I don't know how to use a gun. I'm running. I tried to force my way into the kitchen, but a set of arms wrapped around me tightly, pulling me away from the horrific scene before me. I tried to kick and struggle, raise a fuss. I was too hysterical to notice that the creeper apologized to the officer and carried me out of the diner. Before I knew it, I was roughly shoved against a wall in some alleyway, his hands over my mouth to hush me from further yelling. Darling, calm yourself. How the heck am I gonna how the heck can I calm myself? You sick butthole! You killed my friend! You think I wanted to? You think I was eager to slice them to ribbons the very moment I had the chance? Yes. I had so many chances before, so many. I easily could have done it, but I didn't. I killed them because you gave me no choice. Are you kidding me? You're blaming all this on me? I don't blame you. You simply forced my hand. Because I want to frickin' date some creep who's been following me. Because you ran off with them. I was no fret. I was ready and willing to do anything you asked of me. Whenever it took for me to be all yours. That's why I'm here. You're my reason for being here. So why would you kill any of them if I'm already trying to go date you? Then, Peter, answer that. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You are what's wrong with me. You're the one who kidnaps me. It keeps me, you're the one that keeps me awake at night. You're the one who's always on my mind. The one that makes my heart beat out of my chest each time I see you, smell you. Peter. You want the truth? The truth is I'm mad. Mad to the point where I'm caress your skin while you sleep soundly each night, wanting, needing to feel you. You're insane. The man just chuckles. Yes, but it's all for you, love. I freeze as I feel his lips against my cheek, followed by the hot, wet sensation of a tongue trailing down my neck before he whispers. If you tell anyone, I'll kill them too. Saying this, he takes my hand into his, intertwining his fingers along with mine as he nips at my ear. I'll be by your place later tonight, dear. The butthole doesn't say anything as he pulls away, a crooked smile and just lingering in his eyes when he takes his leave out of the alley and down the street. I take a moment to register what just happened, everything he told me. I'm stuck. TK's dead because of me, and he'll do it again if I try to reach out for help. Dear God, I'm stuck. I didn't go back to my place. I couldn't. The way he spoke before leaving, for sure he'll know where I live too. Why wouldn't he? The butthole was a stalker and a murderer after all. Maybe running away is my best option. I still couldn't shake the feeling of his tongue on my body, his touch on my body, his voice still ringing in my ears. I felt so helpless. I couldn't turn away. I couldn't turn to anyone. I couldn't go back home. I might have to just skip town and vanish. Hopefully he doesn't find me out and follow me. Find out and follow me. He'll follow me. Do I even dare to answer? It might be him. Holding my breath, I pull out my phone, take a quick glance to see who's calling. Landlord guy. Oh, thank God, it's not him. Though I'm still troubling since he's been harassing me about rent for a while. But given what I'm going through, I'd rather be chilled out about rent right now. Taking a deep breath to calm myself, I answered the phone, trying to sound as normal as possible. Hey, hi, I didn't expect you to call. How's it going? Okay, what's wrong? What do you mean? I'm fine. I haven't expected a call from you or anything. The other half of the rent is still not paid. You haven't come back since yesterday. There was a murder at your workplace, and you tell me everything's fine? Oh, about that, I kinda quit. Oh, you heard about that? It's been all over the news, and my son was on the scene when someone who worked there burst in and made a scene before vanishing. That was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Crap. Okay, you're right. Nothing's fine. Everything's worse. I can't say. I can't stay anymore. Can't stay? What's going on? I'm in a bad spot right now. Really bad. If I told you, you might get hurt too. Where are you right now? What? Oh, he's carrying. I think this is why. Where are you at? I will come by and pick you up. Tell me the location. I want to see this thing. I paused for a moment, quickly looking at my surroundings to make sure no one was following me. Away from any earshot, I might have the chance to reach out, a chance to get away from this freak. I'm on the main street that leads to the park. I whispered quietly, still looking over my shoulder to make sure he wasn't eavesdropping. The place, and please hurry. I think that guy's following me. I'm on my way. Thank God, sir. Thank you, sir. Just call me Dawn, okay? Hang tight. I didn't even have time to thank him again as he quickly hung up. Honestly, I didn't even expect him to go out of his way like this, especially since each encounter we ever had were negative ones about the rent and harassing Lucy about paying her end. Taking one last paranoid scan around my environment, I started making my way down the road. Well, he is a dad, so of course he's gonna be protective of someone. I slowed my steps this time in case the landlord, Dawn, needed me to come catch up with me. Needed time to catch up with me. I didn't dare think about going into the park itself, though. It was far too dangerous. Regret was buzzing in my head. If only I had known that Dawn would be willing to reach out and help, I would have run back home in the first place to tell him about everything. And now how the heck was I supposed to know he had a son who was a cop? Well, we already do. Once he picks me up, I'm gonna tell him everything. Hopefully he'll have his son over and see if we could get this creep arrested. Or would that put him in too much danger? Probably. Oh, this place. Luckily it's closed, so I could... No, he wouldn't be in there, making the whole I come here every day excuse. I shouldn't have gone in there, snapping at him like that. Probably the straw that broke the camel's back. In this case, the psychopath's mine, as if it wasn't already in pieces. Hey, kid. I nearly yelped as I startled by the sudden call. My racing heart instantly calming down as I saw who it was. Yay, Dawn. You shouldn't be standing in one place like that. Sorry, I kinda got distracted. How can anyone be distracted with the situation you're in right now? I'm sorry. Just get in the car. You could explain everything on the way. The ride was quiet. Dawn only asked what was going on, but I dare not tell him. I already lost my best friend. I didn't want to dare or chance putting my landlord in danger. Sure, he and I were not even acquaintances. At this point, though, I don't want any more blood on my hands. Well, we're going for probably blood on our hands, but because I want to see the scene. He didn't repeat himself or even press the issue when I kept quiet. I think he knew I was in no mood to get in depth about all this, not yet. When we finally reached back to the apartment, Dawn simply stated that we're going to his place first. I didn't argue. I really didn't feel like being alone anyways. Wow, what a mess. And he's harassed us about keeping our place clean. Jeez, I should still be grateful though that he's helping me out. Don closes the door behind me. I hear him lock the door before walking in further into his place, kicking aside a garbage bag that probably is filled with old newspapers or something. It wouldn't be garbage since it smelled more like cigars than rotten trash, thank God. Now, I'm not going to break your arm or make you tell me everything, but I need to know what's going on. You're in trouble, and you know who killed that person at your work. Oh yeah, I do. I hesitated. The mix of wine, how... okay, I'm gonna say it again because I got rudely interrupted by the phone. I hesitated. The mix of wine to help and remembering the creeps Fred both juggled back and forth in my mind. I don't know. I think I put you in enough danger just having you come get me. He stepped closer. His usual rough stance seemed to soften a little as he held his hand up to me. The soft tone that came from him was unexpected, yet I felt safe as he spoke. I want to help you. Tell him everything. Bringing up my trembling hand, I place it in his, feeling the tears build up in my eyes once more. He's been stalking me. He's snuck in my room, followed me on my walks, at my work, kept saying that he was my boyfriend. I kept telling him to leave me alone, but he wouldn't listen. Okay, let's see what Dawn says. I had TK call the police, and I stayed with them for the night. He found out, and he killed him. He killed my friend. TK's dead, and it's all my fault. All the frustration finally gushed out. The sensation of what the butthole's hands, of that butthole's hands and lips on me returned, and I wanted to collapse, peeling my skin off or burn it even. I could feel Dawn gently squeeze my hand, attempting to pull me out of my crumbling state of mind. Looking up at him, I just couldn't help myself anymore. Shaking my head, I stepped closer and rested my head against his chest, the tears finally letting go as I became a sobbing mess. Dawn didn't hesitate to fully comply with my need for comfort, both of his arms now wrapped around me and holding me close as I crumble, my tears string his shirt. I didn't know how long he held me. It might have been hours, maybe only minutes. But the way he kept me close like this, it was an odd sensation, a feeling of protection that I've never felt before. It was welcoming. I felt him rub my back before pulling away a little bit, giving me some space before backing up once again. We're going to the police station. You do not deserve to live in fear like this, understand? Aw, Dawn cares. I wipe the tears from my eyes, only able to give a nod in agreement. There was no way in heck I was gonna fight him on this. What the is that normal? No, it's not. His answer sent the feeling of dread for me. Somehow I knew I knew what it was, who it was. He's here.
You wait here. Lock the door, do not come out or make any calls until I come back. Do not answer the door if anyone comes knocking, and stay hidden if someone busts in, alright?
Yes. Okay, thank you. Dawn doesn't wait to hear me express my gratitude, closing the door firmly. I hear his footsteps as he storms away from the door and down the hall. I do what I am told and lock it. I underestimated how many locks this man has. Damn, near 6 of them, 6 for me to figure out. I hope things go smoothly. Dawn seems like the kind of man who could easily take on the psycho. Yeah, but Peter's Peter. I kept him sitting in the clutter, keeping quiet and listening for any commotion that might occur. Oh, they just breaking the window. What was that?
I told you not to tell anyone.
Before I can call for help, I feel his hands grip tightly around my throat. I can't make a sound. I try to fight back in some way, punching, kicking, lashing out. I'm hurting him, but his grip doesn't loosen one bit as he takes the hits. I can't breathe. It's time to go home, love. End of day 3. Okay, onward to day 4. Ugh. My head hurts. Adult age spreads across my face. Adult age spreads across my side of my head like a brush fire sparked with a cigarette butt. The veins behind my eyes are throbbing. A warm, soft cloth presses my skin cheek. So I'm gonna try to do it where I take the one of the other routes and then probably take the knife route. Alright, take the knife now. I try to, I don't know, reach up to rub my head, but my wrists are bent above my shoulders. Where the heck am I? Oh, good morning, sleepyhead. I twist my head to look over the pair of blue eyes that are glaring at me. Slowly in my mind, the midst of my panic, rising from my gut, my head clears and the horrors of the day before all come flooding back. TK's body, Dawn's apartment, the windows shattering, his hands clapped around my neck. I told you not to tell anyone. Oh God, Dawn. What the heck did you do, you sick freak? I thrash my back against the headboard in an attempt to pull myself free. As the ropes begin to dig in my skin, I swing and kick at the stranger. The first lands against his arm, and he leans back. Oh, hey now, calm down. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. Peter, I don't trust you right now. Looks at the ropes. Yeah, I definitely don't trust you. Don't come any closer at all. Look, I'm really, really sorry about having to tie you up like this, but you can see why I had to. At least not just long enough to talk to you, please. Go screw yourself. Where am I? Where's Dawn? What have you done? I grit my teeth. As cold sweat runs down my cheek and brow, he sighs and I catch from the corner of my eye him staring down at me longingly. That's what I always love about you. You're so spirited. You still need to calm down, though. Could I tempt you with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Maybe a drink? I could just pop out to the kitchen. No, give me a second. I'll be right back. He dashes out of the door of the bedroom, locking the door behind himself. The awful click, and I can hear his feet trampling down the hallway. Crap, I have to get free. Darn. Think. My eyes dart around the room in horror. My books, my clothes, even my plushies and my game daddy. All my most familiar belongings are resting around me in a room that's completely alien. It's like, no. It's like, yeah, he definitely did it. Oh, God, maybe I'm dead. Is this hell? This is, pretty sure hell's safer. If anything, you'd be tortured someplace else for multiple killing, multiple counts of murder. I'm startled by the sound of approaching footsteps, and I curl myself on the bed, my feet towards the door, ready to kick again if it gets too close to me. The door unlocks and swings open push of his foot. In one hand he holds a tall, clear glass of water, in the other he holds a plate, on top of which rests a white bread sandwich, cut diagonally. Who's hungry for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Not me right now. You know, in another time and place, we could have had our first dinner date at that cute little cafe that you used to work at. Oh well. Like, no, yeah, maybe my art playthroughs, but no, we're watching this route. Screw you! I'm not eating anything, psycho. Let me go. I bend my knees to my chest as he walks closer. The ropes are rubbing my skin raw. He places a sandwich and drink down on the nightstand and kneels at the side of the bed once more, continuing to look at me like some freak. I don't expect you to eat any of it. Honestly, you're too paranoid about being drugged or poisoned. It's like, I just don't want to eat you. I'm not hungry. But that's why I love you, darling. You're not a blind, stupid maggot squirming on the bloated dog carcass like everyone else. Like, no. What? I just don't want to eat anything. No, you see the world how it really is, and yet you still try to be a good person when all it's said and done. It's a noble quality. To suffer the slings and arrows with dignity. In a indignant world. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'm so poetic in the eyes of a freaking lunatic. Lunatic, huh? Maybe not right now, but I think you'll come around quickly. You just need some rest and some time to adjust. We'll talk later, and if you behave yourself, I'll come back and untie you for a bit. He smiles at me warmly, like I was no worse than an angry kitten trying to bare its claws. He walks to the door. No, I am the angry kitten that goes through the door. Goes. Cats are vicious, and those claws, they have stuff that can hurt you. Welcome home, darling. Flashing a Cheshire cat grin and bidding adieu. With a wave of his hand, he locks the door behind himself. That's a dick piece of crap. He locked me in. My heart's jackhammering in my chest, and the urge to vomit rises. I try to pull my wrist free from the rope, and I dig into my skin until the ache in my fingers get a numbing, tingling sensation. Exasperated, my eyes dart around the bed. This room is so unsettling. It has a shining mirror, but as I look closer at the chipped and tattered door frame, and the peeling wallpaper by the shelf, with my music, I can sense the dark rot beneath it all. There's nothing I can see to use. It's all so far out of reach. And even if I get loose, how do I get out of this room? First he kills TK. He does God knows what to Dawn. Now I'm stuck in his little room and who knows where. It's all too much. I can't afford to panic. Now we're gonna get out of here. I take a few deep breaths and try to slow down my heart and regain my senses. Breathe in 4 seconds, hold for 8, out for 5. Calming myself, I sit myself on the bed and try to untie the ropes with my teeth. Crap. Where did he learn to tie knots like this? I continue to bite and pull at my restraints, growing more and more furious as I picture him earning a knot tying merit badge from some weekend scoutmaster. My teeth ache as I bit and twist my wrist and gain more slack. Rise, rinse and the rope gives away with my teeth each pull. Only a few more, and I might be able to slip free. The fibers of the rope burning against my skin. This was stretching around the bones of my thumb and the fell. Yes! My hands pulled free. I tried not to make a sound as the pain washed over me. My wrists are rubbing raw, and I'm missing some skin around the back of my hand. I'm bleeding a bus arrive. I hope. I use my teeth and free hand to untie the other. What is with this jerk and those crazy survivalist knots? It doesn't matter. I pull the rope loose and roll out my head, glancing. I need some way to get a weapon just in case. But first of all, I need to find a way to escape this room. Come on, please be okay. Maybe this will help me open the door. I slip the thin metal hook over the bolt to catch the weight, the wedge, the gel pole. A empty hand. I'm not actually touching it. I cautiously pull the door wider, and hoping that the dry hinge doesn't towel on my adapter. I hear the rapid clicks of the keyboard coming from the room besides mine. The keystrokes are outpaced by the beating of my own racing heart. I look at the exit. I work for exit, but all that I could see is closed doors. I push the door wide to the kitchen opposite my room. When I hear its hinges make the faintest of metallic whines. Freeze and listen intently, like a wild animal. The rivet typing in the room continues. Continues. If I'm lucky, he's listening to music while he's working on his computer. The kitchen door within sight. I click down the hall, as quiet as a church mouse. The typing continues. Maybe he's overconfident that I'm still tied up and locked away in this room, or maybe he's still so disgustingly infatuated with me that he can't imagine that I would actually want to leave his home. Maybe I should try to knock him out, or maybe get the drop on him. It would buy me some time to get out of here, or go out and get some help. If I do, I'd better keep quiet. Sleepsies do not see 2 tablets a day. Judging by the look of the stranger's baggy eyes, he's neither nervous he'd never opened this bottle before, or they are not very effective. This gives me an idea, though. It'll be easier and safer to escape if he was knocked out. I just need to slip into something and boom, out like a light. It seems like a solid plan. It's full of junk. There has to be a knife. Oh, thank God. Actually armed. He he still doesn't know I'm out here either. I need to be cautious. What in the... In the tank is a hog's nose snake with the name Rat on the water dish. Is that seriously the snake's name? Okay, I figured out what route I want to do. I want to try to do the pill today. So we go and use the pills to drug the stranger. I grip the pill balls tightly, planning my next move. I won't be able to take him in the fight. Even if I did take him by surprise, I need to be more cunning. I play his game for a while, put him asleep, and bolt. As long as he doesn't expect anything, it should work. I take a deep breath and open the door. The stranger sits on his desk, hunched over in his keyboard like a monkey, typing furiously, reminding myself of everything that's happened so far and lying silent and simply waiting for him to complete his work. Ryan, you're out? How did you? His typing ceased as he noticed my standing darkly in the doorway. He froze a cautious glance at me. Darling, what's wrong? Nothing. He spins his chair away from his screen as he gave me his full attention. Your friend? Is it? It's your friend, is it? You're still upset? Oh yeah, I'm definitely upset. I'm upset about the friend and the landlord. How many other people have you killed? Peter. The mention of TK stings, but I bite my tongue and try to force a smile. No, it's not that. I just kind of being hungry. Oh, well, did you check the fridge? Is there something that you like that can... Is there anything that you like that I completely forgot? Man, I was just wondering if you could make me something. I interrupted his hero, tonic, I interrupt his rambling to try to de-escalate. Is that all? You made me worry. His brave tail spins into a hesitation, and a smile creeps secretly across his cheeks. So, what did you have in mind exactly? I mean, I'm sure I could figure out how to cook anything you like. Almost anything, maybe, possibly. Oh no, Peter, you can't cook. I saw the state of his kitchen. I wouldn't trust him to unwrap a protein bar. Okay, that's true. I won't trust myself to win a protein bar. This is disgusting. See if you're skinny too, so I'll give it the best try. Unless it's something I want to do together. What about I cook dinner tonight? Want to cook? My suggestion leaves him a little crestfallen, as if I somehow slighted his attempts at pleasing me. So trouble, really. I like cooking here and there. I will cook while you work, and if you like how I make dinner tonight, then maybe I'll show you how to make it next time. Really? You teach me how to make the food that you like? That's a great idea. If you like the food, that is, I'll love it. His face is beaming with excitement. So yeah, you wrap up work here, and I'll get on to dinner. I need to concentrate. So if you wouldn't mind waiting until I leave. Yes, of course, darling. He spins back his computer, but he doesn't take his eyes off me. His smile doesn't fade from his face. It's like you're being frowned upon by a jet. I sink back away from his door and into the kitchen. Both basic ingredients from the fridge, sheaves and bowls, and utensils from floors. Trouble of TK. The thoughts of TK is still in my head. The sight of various blades is cutting drawer. His wheel. The fact that I had no clue where Dawn is. If he's okay, isn't helping his anxiety. Yeah, the kitchen's a mess. He obviously doesn't even know how the heck to use an oven. I don't see a microwave, so hopefully the stovetop at least still works well enough to make a simple soup. So this is hopefully the only way we could actually a pill route. So yeah, listen to at least the day 4 part. I begin preparing and measuring the ingredients when I accidentally bump the bottle of sleeping pills in my pockets. I haven't forgotten about you. I catch myself murmuring out loud and realize that I slowly losing my mind. I attempt to poison someone. Darn, why must I have to do this? The pill ball grows heavier in my pockets. I heat the pot of the stove top and begin adding ingredients, stirring occasionally as I make slow circles with the spoon. My hands reach in and squeeze a pill bottle. The heat of the soup will help dissolve the pills. I can't just toss them in unless I want to follow him into that cool, dark place. I need to crush them up and keep them in my pocket until they're ready to serve into a bowl. I have no idea if it's just. I have no idea if it'll just knock him out or kill him. At this point, it's either him or me. I'll be damned if I let him win. How's it going, darling? I scream as my vision goes dark, and I thrash wildly until I break free from his hands. The spoon clatters against the kitchen floor, and my heart stops beating as I wait to hear the pill ball strike the ground next. But the pill ball never falls. Oh crap, I'm sorry. I seriously didn't mean to scare you like that. I don't cover someone's eyes while they're cooking. You're shaking, darling. Here, let me clean this up for you. It was no problem. It's no problem. Just a spoon and a little soup. No sense crying over spilled. Yes, I really am. I still shake uncomfortably as I watch him race to the drawer that has some kitchen towels, and then fall to his knees to clean the mess that he created. He even digs out a flat of fresh ladle to rest on the counter. I can see that you're not happy with me, so I just do what you told me to do and wait in my room until you call me. This time I will, I promise. No more surprises, I swear it. He mumbles as he walks gingerly back to his room. My heart is pumping, my ears, and my head is floating like it will fly away from me, from my shoulders and out the window. If there were any, I'll have to brace myself against the countertop while my suit begins to bubble and smoke. Taking several calm breaths, I grip the pill ball tightly, resolute to not let this be every day for the rest of my life. Pull the coffee mug from the cupboard and proceed to dump the pills in it, crushing them with the butt of the ladle that the stranger laid out for me, and dump the ground pills into a tissue in my palm and stuff them. Retrieving the pair of bowls and spoons, I pull the soup into both equally, checking over my shoulder to make sure it's still through. Because apparently there is a if you do it wrong, you will actually cover the eyes and it just cuts out. But there is apparently, kind of look you up. I think there is ways, so this is the only way I can get. I dig into my pocket and add the ground pills to the right bowl, and make a strict middle note of which bowl is poison. Here we go, it's showtime. The stranger, it's ready. Simon, like, Peter, it's ready. I call my captor to supper. Sinks out of his room and peeks around the corner. It smells delicious. Thanks. Alright, here we go. Just need him to sit down on the table. Push the right bowl in front of him and then just wait. This is easy, right? He'll do all the work for me. His breathing will slow down, like he's getting tired. Then he'll just go to sleep, right? That's all there is to it. You'll find it's just quick and much easier than what you did in TK. Sit yourself down. I'll dish you up. Just need to get in class. No way, my love, you're done enough. Before I could protest, Roger's in the kitchen and very quietly escorts me to the table. sits me down and retrieves the bowls, placing the one in his right hand directly in front of me. He sets the bowl in front of the other bowl in the empty space. He doesn't sit. Oh, he knows. Oops, I forgot the spoons. Sorry. Just need a, I'm still flustered from what happened. He turns his back to me for a second, and I stare down at the bowl with painkiller pills. Mine is racing. Our bowl is sitting directly at reach, and I just need to make a quick switch. The back is still turned. The stranger turns to face me as he continues his long-winded and awkward apology. My hands still. Not that I'm more flustered than you. You have every right to be starting. Turn around. Oh, drop something. Do something. He turns again. He's already making his way to the table before I can make the switch. Sets a cutlery, then slides into the chair opposite me. Oh, this smells amazing. I can't wait to try it. Oh, he's still got the good one. There's an awkward pause and I'm waiting for him to say something. What? Oh, I'm being polite and waiting for you to take the first bite. Oh, he knows. My heart sinks in a depth I didn't know existed as it urges to vomit rises. Is something wrong? I'm not eating. A quick thought lights up my head. The spoon is dirty. I think I need to wash it. No need, my dear. Here. He reaches over, dropping his spoon into my bowl before taking mine in trade. All fixed. Eat up, darling. As if my heart hits the floor, I have to switch the bowls, or I'm done for. The stranger's smiling face beams over his quick grumpy. Can't let you use a dirty spoon. That's not right. It's fine, darling. I don't mind. I'm sorry, but... Yes, but... Think, damn it, think. It's rude to the chef to eat their meal in such a way. It is? Yes, didn't you know that? Where I grew up, it's a huge insult. His face drops, horrified at the possibility of offending me and my gesture. I'm sorry, darling. I didn't know. I'll wash this up right away. He steps promptly from the table towards the sink. Hurried step. Wait for the sink. So he doesn't. Wait. The sink. So he doesn't. Tap turns on. We grabbing the bowl and casually dipping my fingers into the scaling contents, I flinch, laying out a gasp. Oh, he's right there. I almost as if in slow motion, the stranger turns his head towards me and finds me mid-switch. Something wrong with the soup, darling? Oh, crap. I just read for it. I have nothing. Not a single excuse. That doesn't make it obvious that what I was trying to do. He turns his handle, shutting off the only sound in the room. The silence hurts, and internally my mind darts from one thought to the next. What do I do now? Poison, then. That's what you made for me, YN. Yeah, sorry, Peter. No, Then why switch bowls, darling? His tone is frightening, cold, flat, and emotionless. I can't fake anymore. Let me go, then. Go where, darling? Away from here, away from you. Darling, you need to stop. You're home. You're safe with me. My body shivers at his statement. I leap up, grabbing the first thing within my reach, not even noticing what I choose. The confidence in his face fades instantly. turning to concern and fear. Darling, what are you doing? I stepped back into the dining room. My fingers burned, realized what I had armed myself with. Soup? Crap. Darling, please, don't. With his demeanor now changed, he slowly steps towards me, forcing me to match each stride, stepping back away from him. Stay away. With that, why is he so frightened? It's just soup, wait. The poison! He continues to sink closer, and I step backwards to the living room, his eyes fixed on me, unblinking like a predator in the jungle. Stop or I'll drink it. Stop standing in the grass, gaze still locked on me. I know there isn't much time. No one. The room is quiet for a moment. The silence only the drops falling, faucet. It did. No, please don't. We can talk about this, please. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, I'll do it. There's no way I could down this fast enough. Not at all planning to hurt myself. I'm sure as heck use this to hurt him. Oh no, I'll do it. Like Romeo and Juliet. Well, you probably actually drink it too, so that would be a little. The bowl is burning my hands. I don't care. At this point, I could hold on to hot coals if it helped me get out. Start slowly moving towards me, carefully, trying to be stealthy enough that I won't notice. I match his buff, moving the now scolding shield, my hands closer to my mouth. Grasp once again, stopping his tracks, knowing it's to hurt. Knowing it's to hurt. Darling, don't. My throat is dry, my still half. I'm afraid. Toss me the keys to the door. I'll drink it all, I swear. Darling, no. He's gently fearful as the body tens up. He's only afraid of one thing, losing me. If I run, well, he can chase me. If I hide, he can find me. But if I die, stop my slow retreat, confidence growing as I understand his weakness. I'm still frightened as heck. My body almost about to collapse from exhaustion to shaking. Deep tensing. My fingers are red, raw, heat at the bowl. My friend, more boldly, raised for him. Toss me your keys now. I could tell he's planning his. Okay, darling. He reaches around his side. There's a distinctive click of him releasing the clasp that held his keys to the belt loop. His movements are slow, moving his arm and slow moves, showing me shining trinkets that I was a dog attempting to walk. Lifting his head, gesturing with his other hand to the keys, saying an unspoken "here they are" to me. The moment is tense, and he slowly brings his arms back to the blob of the keys to me. It's going to be fast. Fast, I brace for what's coming. He flicks his arm, tossing the keys to my legs, followed by him jumping like a wildcat at me. Yep. Now. Yeah, that was my plan apparently. Tossing the sculling raw right in his face, I catch a moment of shock. Flash across his hands. He forces to the very bottom. Oh my, I'm sorry, Peter. He screams, falling to the ground, covering his eyes in agony. No hesitation. No hesitate. I grab the keys from the floor. He's frailing, trying to find me, and a way to get up. His teeth grit as these cries of pain turn to anger. I need to get out now. Turning to the door, my hands move faster than they ever had. Find the right key. I jab it in and push open the door, feeling the rush of cold air. Whoa, get past me. Pulling the keys out of the lock, I notice him now getting up. It's struggling to find his get one last glance at him before slamming the door shut. He's looking right at me, eyes red and angry, sweat and tears surrounding his face. Crap. Hands trembling, I shove the keys back into the door, locking it as I hear him growling from inside. Like a feral kitten. I may have brought myself time, but it's not very long. I have to be quick. What do I do? Run into the force again. Crap, I just have to make a run for it. Without looking back, I dash right into the trees in front of me, running as fast as my legs could go. He's gonna catch me, I know he is. At this point, I want to go down, clawing and biting. It's already starting to get dark, and the thick foliage of the trees isn't helpful for navigation. I just hope Dawn is okay. Wherever he is, I need to get to safety, get help, and call the police. This must be a trail or hiking path of some sort. A makeshift shelter comes into view, overgrown and surrounded by woods. Did a kid make this? What were they doing out here in the first place? A place like this? Maybe I could tuck away in here for a while and get my bearings. Hopefully he won't find me here. Darn, it's too small. To really stay in. Oh, I probably could. I shuffle around for a minute, making the most of the little moments. A small wooden box lays in the middle of the hut, among the weeds and creeping ivy. I take a peek inside, hoping beyond hope that maybe someone left some kind of weapon or a flare gun. Anything that I could use. Wait, what's this? A flashlight. Does it still work? The torch emits a dim light that only slightly illuminates the inside of the shelter. It's not great, but better than nothing. Digging around inside, my eyes are drawn to what appears to be a child's drawing. Oh, real home. Oh, there's... Okay. Daddy's traps. Oh, God. There's bear traps around? Looks like the stranger isn't the only thing I need to keep an eye out for. Guess I better keep going. I rarely take my chances with a bear trap. Well, there's still a sliver of light outside. No rest for the wicked, I guess. Okay, last time we did the right, left, right, left. So we're gonna do another. Okay. So I do right, left. That's probably death. So okay, the map is screwed, but I think I can make it out. It's lucky I haven't stepped on any yet. They might be everywhere. Darling, where are you? It's dangerous out there. Crap. Okay, here we go. I need to get out and move on. Okay, so I'm gonna make it so I do left, right. Crap, damn it. I try to give up, doing my best to push aside the excruciating pain of metal teeth piercing my flesh and bone. Aren't you? I tried to murder this dream, shift away from him. But each second brought a whole new jolt of agony from my mind playing through my body. Let's go home. Reaching out, the stranger takes a hold of the chain, unrooting the stake from the forest floor. You don't want to wake. You don't want to be awake for what's coming next. It's a sharp needle in the chain. The overwhelming pain blinds all of the inside as I scream. Stop, please!